Hi, Sheree Fogarty here, author of How to Get Happier, More Grateful Children in Just 21 Days, and founder of the Habit Gratitude Blueprint for Busy Moms and Families, where we show you how to get happier, more grateful children and be happier and more grateful yourself. And welcome to this video where today I'm going to tell you what the number one obstacle to teaching your children to be more grateful is. If you're here, I'm guessing you want more grateful children. You want to be more grateful yourself because you want all of the benefits gratitude has to offer, including being happier, healthier, more optimistic, kinder, more compassionate, and so much more. But knowing we want more grateful children and actually getting more grateful children is often much easier said than done. And that's because there are some very big and very real obstacles to teaching our children to be more grateful in the real world we live in, and not the world that a 5-minute television segment, a controlled research study, or magazine cover thinks we live in, where real life is busy, real life is messy, real life is unpredictable, and more often than not, we're just trying to get through the day. We have to be able to teach our children to be more grateful in the real world, but because of these obstacles, it's often really hard to do that. So the reason I want to tell you what the obstacles are, and these are the top 10, these are the ones that I hear time and time again from moms as I've taught moms and children, over the years to be more grateful. And these are the top ones, I think, for real moms in the real world. And we're just going to cover one per video because I know, we all have a lot going on, and I tend to make very long videos in my trainings, which is fine if that's what you're looking for. But I'm going to do quick videos here and just go through them so you can have little bite-sized bits that you can take with you and then eventually apply. So the number one obstacle to getting more grateful children, to teaching your children to be more grateful in the real world, and I think we can all relate to this, is just being too busy. We feel so busy, overwhelmed, overscheduled. Our kids are. We just simply can't think about adding one more thing to our already too long to-do list. And I totally get this. I have 4 very busy children. I'm very busy doing everything all of us are doing, whether it's running to activities, answering school emails, teacher gifts. There are so many things that moms in today's world have to do that our moms never had to think of. And so we're busy. I get it. But if you really want to teach your children to be more grateful, this is how you overcome the obstacle. Because again, I'm going to tell you what the obstacles are, but more importantly, you have to know how to overcome them. So the way you overcome it first and foremost is knowing and understanding how important gratitude is, all of the benefits of gratitude, which we'll talk about in future videos, in addition to the ones I mentioned today, but also the very negative consequences of entitlement and ingratitude and materialism, which lead ultimately to unhappiness. So first and foremost, it's understanding that and then making the commitment, no matter how busy you are, to not only putting gratitude at the top of your priority list, but also at the top of your to-do list. And the way that you do that is by using super simple and fun tools, by using a system, by making a to-do list, by putting it on your calendar and actually following through and doing it. You have to make it, again, not only a priority, but you also have to put it at the top of your to-do list. And when you do that, it makes it so much easier. It makes it easier to follow through. And there's a lot more to it than that, which again, we'll talk about in future videos. But I just want you to know for now that no matter how busy you are, you can teach your children to be more grateful. We all have the same 24 hours a day. And here's the thing, if something's important enough, like I hope you'll agree teaching your kids to be more grateful, especially in the world we live in these days, if it's that important, you'll make the time. You find the time. We always find the time for what's most important, if not most urgent. So make this not only urgent, but important to teach your children. And when you do that, first and foremost, committing to do it, it becomes so much easier. Now, again, like in every video and everything I teach, I not only want to give you the information, but I want to give you a way to apply it. So when you're ready to learn more, when you're ready to learn specifically how to overcome this obstacle and more, I'll have links below each video that you can check out for additional kind of deeper dive training, and also how to, step-by-step how to put things into action, because that's always the problem, right? Knowing it and doing it are two very different things. So having the information is great, but applying it's even better. So again, look for those links below the video. And then in the comments below, I'd love to hear from you. Do you think you're too busy to teach your children to be more grateful? I know you're busy. We can all agree we're busy, and if you're not, by all means let us know in the comments below and let us know how you're doing it. But most of us are busy, so have you let being too busy stop you from teaching your children to be more grateful in the past? Again, there are many more obstacles, but just specifically today, has this obstacle stopped you? And now what do you think? Do you think you're willing to make the commitment and do it no matter how busy you are? And as always, if you liked this video, please share it with your mom or dad network, and so we can all have happier, more grateful children, because, you know, that's how we change the world, one child and one family at a time, starting with our own. You know, we may not be able to go out there, and change everything all at once, but what we do with our children at home is nothing short of shaping the future of the world. And so I honor you for being here, for wanting to know more about teaching your children to be more grateful. And I want you to know, do not if you've let it stop you in the past, being too busy to teach your children to be more grateful, or you think it's the reason you're not going to do it, I want to tell you right now, you absolutely can teach your children to be more grateful and become more grateful yourself, no matter how busy you are or your family is. So check out the links below, or stay tuned for future videos, and I can't wait to see you. And for the next video, where we'll talk about the second obstacle to creating or to teaching your children to be more grateful. So until then, remember, we can have happier, more grateful children. We can be happier, more grateful ourselves, and we can, and we are. This is how we do it. Change the world, one child and one family at a time, starting with our own. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.